It is Friday the 26th of September 2025, midnight. Right, in this video I've got quite a bit to discuss and talk about, so please bear with me, and a few updates as well. First of all, regarding the cruise, absolutely fantastic 2 weeks on board Morella Discovery 2 to do the Aegean Gems and Aegean Delights itinerary. So, a few things. I got very emotional yesterday on leaving the ship. In fact, I got emotional leaving the cabin. And also saying goodbye to Marie, who was the cabin steward. That set me off a little bit. I was emotional in the lift going for breakfast. But then I started up again when I left the ship to get the bus to go back to the airport. Because I've met some amazing people on board. So there's a few people I want to name. If they're watching this live stream, hello. And please comment on the video. And please subscribe if you're not already subscribed at CarlSmith25 to my channel. So there's a few people I want to name. Who I met on the ship that basically made my holiday really good and that basically have become good friends. So of course I can't not mention Eve from the band Euphoria, because of course I met her back on Morella Dream in 2019, but I also saw her again on Morella Explorer 2 in 2023, and then I saw her yet again in March of this year on Morella Discovery 2 for the reposition cruise from Tenerife to Cyprus. So Eve and Euphoria, hello you guys and gals as well. And I really hope your wedding goes well next year, Eve. I would love to be in attendance, but that's most likely not going to be possible. But I really wish you all the best in your wedding to Carbs, who of course you were singing with on Morella Discovery 2 this last 2 weeks. And of course, Captain Freddie. Saw Captain Freddie again as well from the last time. So I had a picture with him when me and my dad were playing the mini golf. So that was nice to see him. And of course, do a bridge tour as well. So that was another nice thing to do, go up on the bridge. And the interesting thing was, it was done while the ship was sailing, which they've only just started doing. Because usually, when you do a bridge tour, they usually only allow you to do it when the ship is in port, but they allowed us to do it while the ship was sailing. This was after we left Rhodes. Hello to you that are watching. Please subscribe at CarlSmith25. This is a review at the moment of the cruise I've just done on Morella Discovery 2 from Cyprus, doing the Aegean Delights and the Aegean Gems cruise. Fantastic cruise. And of course, coming home Wednesday was really difficult, made me cry several times. Hello to you, Melissa Hernandez. Please subscribe to my channel. So I've said hello to Eve and Euphoria. I also want to say hello to Jazz, who I did a live stream with in the Squid and Anchor. So my new subscriber, hello Jazz. You probably won't be watching now because you're heading to Kushadasi. But if you do watch this live stream, hello, and I do miss you terribly. Honestly, it made me cry on the bus after you gave me a hug and we had that photograph. In fact, in one of those photographs that I did, I was trying not to cry. It was really hard, honestly. I had to put on a brave face. But Jazz, honestly, it's been amazing meeting you. And of course, Alicia Davis. Alicia, couldn't believe it when you said you were from Stoke-on-Trent. Can't believe that. Hope to see you in the store. If you ever come into the store when you're back home, please come and say hello. I can't wait to see you again. And of course, Lily on the entertainment team. I say hello to you. And of course, Jodie. And of course, Sophie, who is the senior entertainment host. Thank you for the photographs. And Danny, nice to see you again. So it's just been fantastic. But yeah, Jazz, Alicia, hello to you girls. And thanks for being on the live stream as well. It is on my channel, so please take a look at it again. Please leave some comments for me. Please stay in touch as well. So they're all the people so far that I have want to say hello to. And of course, there's other people that I've met on the cruise as well that have watched my channel. That have in fact, there was one lady in the Broadway Show Lounge who, when I was in there one night, she said to me, "Are you that lad that does YouTube?" And I said, "Yes." She says, "Well, we've watched your videos and it's our first cruise." So again, that just proves that my channel does help people out. Excuse me. So I'm just getting rid of the people that are basically keyboard warriors. Hello to you, Ellie. Yes, I'm from the UK. Nice to see you on here. Nice to meet you on here. Please subscribe at Carlsmith25. Yes, it was cold when we landed back yesterday. We landed back to 6 degrees and we just left 31 degrees in Cyprus. So yes, it was very cold when we got back home. Got back home on Thursday morning at 3:15. Went straight to bed. I was just absolutely tired out. And I've not really felt it today at all. I've been really out of it. I'm not from London. I would certainly not class Ellie London as safe, really. Just be careful of pickpockets. I don't live in London. I live over 3 hours away. I live in the Midlands of the UK, far more quieter part of the country. Hello to you, Giggy Blocks. Hello to you, GK. Yes, I'm from the UK. Cyprus is a Greek island, if you're asking about that. Just been on a 2-week cruise. It's fantastic. So Jazz, again, hello. Please watch my live stream when you get chance. I do miss you terribly. If you ever come and visit Alicia when you go home, please come and see me in the store where I work. I really want to see you two again. We can go for a coffee somewhere or just have a catch up in the store. It's been fantastic meeting all of you on the ship. Whoever's been watching my channel on the cruise and before, I really appreciate your support. Please subscribe to my channel at Carlsmith25. It's free. It won't cost you a penny. Please give me the support. I was a real emotional wreck leaving the ship yesterday. So it was not nice coming home. And I generally cry because I know I'm coming back to something I'm not looking forward to. So there's more series coming as well. I just want to let you know that. So from October the 1st, this coming Wednesday, I'm going to be returning to the Churnick Valley Railway again because it is the last time that they run the trains on Wednesdays, because they'll be finishing for the season unless they run on special events, which I can't always attend because it's on weekends when I'm at work. So this Wednesday coming, which is October the 1st, I'll be doing another series at the Churnick Valley Railway. I do plan more travel blogs, so I'm going to be returning to Benidorm in November, most likely stopping at the same hotel I was in back in June, which was the Prince Park, and I will be going and staying there so that I can go and visit Guadalest and the waterfalls of Algar, which featured in the Benidorm TV series. If you've not already watched it, then watch it. It's each to their own if you don't like that kind of comedy, but that's where it was filmed. The waterfalls of Algar was filmed there. So the Benidorm series part of it was filmed there. So it's a nice place to go. Thank you very much, Amir. I really appreciate that. I've had people from Turkey watching me. I've had people from America watching me. So thank you so much. Even Australia. People have been commenting on my videos while I've been on the cruise, because all the episodes of the cruise are now on the channel. There's 125 episodes. I've edited all of the footage from the cruise. 125 episodes, probably about 20 to 30 live streams on there, including the one where I meet Alicia and Jazz. It isn't very good quality though, because the signal wasn't great, but I did video them and they're on there. So hello to all of you there as well if you've watched my live streams or my videos from the cruise. But there's 125 episodes. I did 64 episodes on the cruise back in March. So because I've been on for a fortnight, it's doubled. So there's 125 episodes. Please take a look at them. There is a lot more footage to come yet. I've got another 1,320 video clips to put on from the cruise, but they are not yet synced off my phone onto iCloud. It's still doing that. It's taking a long time because there's a lot of videos, a lot of photographs. So there'll be another 1,320 video clips going on from the cruise. So the channel is going to absolutely be boosted in views. At the moment, there's over 826,000 views. I'm aiming to get to 1 million. I don't know what this cruise series is going to achieve, but I'm pretty sure it's going to get to 900k, maybe more. So please help me get there. please subscribe at Carlsmith25. Push the channel out there to your friends and family. Recommend me to other people, because there's lots of travel blogs coming up yet. Another series I'm going to do. And also next month as well, if you're not already aware, on October the 12th, there will be the new entry-exit system starting at airports in the Schengen area of Europe, which will include Spain, Greece, Croatia, France, Poland, Germany, you name it, Portugal, and which will basically mean the end of passport stamping. So that is part of the reason as well I want to go to Benidorm, so that I can fly to Alicante, which is Spain, and use this new entry-exit system so I can do a video on it to explain to you guys and gals how it works if you are worried about it. Because at least you'll get it from someone that will have experienced it, and I'll be able to explain exactly how it works. But basically, in a nutshell, it means that your passport will not get stamped like it does at the moment. You will have a fingerprint done and a photograph taken. Checks at the border might take longer. There is information on the government website about this as well. But I will definitely be doing a travel blog so that I can do a video and explain how this is going to work. Because next year they're supposed to be introducing a visa as well, an ETIAS, a visa that you pay and you link it to your passport, so you just basically have a fingerprint done on arrival and that's it. But at the moment they are going to be starting a fingerprint and photograph at airports from October the 12th. So if I go to Benidorm in November, it will have been running a month anyway, but it will give me the opportunity to use it and of course do a video on it. And I'll make sure that I put all the links in the description so you can check them out yourself. So that's the object of my channel, to help people out with things like that, or any other travel queries they may have, including cruising, like I've just done a 2-week cruise on Morella Discovery 2. So looking forward to next year as well, as I said, there's a couple of travel blogs coming. So I'm aiming to obviously go to Benidorm, which I'm going to do. But then in January, I'm looking at perhaps doing a holiday maybe in one of the Canary Islands. So that will be another series, because I've got 9 days holiday from work left to use from January the 1st up till the end of March. So I'm definitely planning to go and do a travel blog, most likely in the Canary Islands somewhere for a week or so. And then in March, I'm looking at doing another cruise, but it will be on the Morella Voyager around the Canary Islands, okay? So, and that's one of the Morella ships I've not been on. So there's only 2 I've not been on, which is Morella Explorer 1 and the Voyager. So thank you very much, Amir. Yes, I've noticed that as well. Well, there's a lot more short videos coming up. As I said, there's 1,320 plus videos from the cruise. So just stay tuned. There'll be more coming. So it's going to take me the best part of 2 to 3 weeks to get all the videos on the channel. I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Plus, I'm back to work later on during today, Friday, but later on in the evening. So I don't know what I'm going to face there, because the store's been having a refurb where I've been working. So I've not been to the store since basically 2.5 weeks ago. So I don't know what I'm going to face. But again, as I've said, I've got 9 days holiday left to use, which I can't really have till January onwards. But I plan to get abroad again in January, and also on a cruise in March on the Voyager. So that's another cruise series planned. Again, when I can get the dates booked off, I'll get the deposit paid. But again, I will do updates on that later in the months ahead. But for now, the next travel blog will be Benidorm in November, so I can go to Guadalest and the waterfalls, plus to see how this new entry-exit system works at the airport as well. So as I said, it's been a fantastic cruise. I also renewed my Peak Wildlife Park membership before I went away. So I've got another year of entry to there as well. So there'll probably be another Peak Wildlife Park series coming up in a few weeks' time. But I'm going to get back to the Churnet Valley next week because it's the last Wednesday running times of the trains. So I've enjoyed the last 3 times I've been. So I'll definitely be going again one more time, so I can use basically that last Wednesday up of using the trains before they finish for the season. But of course, as I've said, the cruise was fantastic. It was great to meet loads of people on there, and the ports that we've been to have been amazing. It was nice to go back to Santorini, even though they switched the itinerary because of the weather. it was still fantastic to go back there and go up on the cable car and to see the views, to go to Ephesus, go to Miletus, went to the Acropolis of Athens as well. It was amazing. And of course, to meet the people I've mentioned earlier, Jazz, Alicia, Lily, Sophie, and of course, a few others as well, even Euphoria, yeah. And I also got to see Nelson, who worked on the Thompson Spirit. So he spoke to me. I remember him from the Thompson Spirit. It was nice to see him again as well. So I do wish Eve and Euphoria all the best with the wedding plans coming up. And I would love to go to the Philippines really and be there to see Eve get married. Chances are that's not going to happen. But then again, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that's my plans really ahead for the moment. So hello to all of you on here. Please subscribe at CarlSmith25. One more thing I'm going to mention now as well. Larnaca Airport. Now, I've got to mention this. Now, this isn't slagging off anybody that goes to Cyprus on holidays, but I just want to mention this. It was an absolute diabolical sham of an airport. Now, when we got on the coach yesterday to leave the ship, Becky, who I met on the cruise last time in March, who works for the kids club on board, said to everybody on the coach that when you get to the airport, the TUI reps will be there to greet you. Well, guess what? There was no TUI rep in sight. All I saw were Jet2 reps. Now that might explain why Jet2 have overtaken TUI in regard to their customer service. But anyway, Becky said, don't worry because the TUI reps will be at the airport to greet you when you get there. Well, guess what? They weren't. Second, the security system at the airport was also diabolical. Okay, absolute diabolical. Now, the reason for that is there were no empty trays on the section where I was for putting my things in. So on the other side, there were some empty trays. So I went and got one, and other people did the same. Well, this security guard had a right go at the British people and said for them to not take these empty trays, but to let us give you them to put your stuff in. Well, they weren't doing anything to do that. They were just standing around not doing anything. Okay? So these security guards, well, this particular one got really, really snotty with the Brits for taking an empty security tray to put their stuff in, because that other side of security conveyor belt wasn't even being used. So there was loads of empty trays there, but there was none on the side that we were on. There was me and loads of other people. So they were getting the trays, and they were getting told off for it, right? Secondly, an elderly guy who was on the cruise had booked special assistance. Well, again, no TUI reps in sight, okay? And he asked this airport worker who was pushing a wheelchair to help him, and he was right snotty with him. And then it later transpired this same elderly guy was on the transfer bus from the terminal to the plane, and as soon as the bus doors opened, he fell straight out onto the tarmac and banged his head on the floor. So then we were on the plane, delayed. An ambulance was sent to the plane because this guy had injured his head. Okay, and yet if he'd have got the assistance he'd booked, that wouldn't have happened. So he was an elderly guy and he was shaken up. Okay, but it delayed the flight by over half an hour. Okay, so Larnaca Airport is an absolute shambles of an airport. So if you ever fly out of it, either for a cruise or a holiday, try and get your airport to Paphos. Do not go through Larnaca Airport because we had an absolute shambles of a journey getting out of there after the cruise yesterday. My mum was stressed out of a tree because of it as well. So, and the security people were just unhelpful, very nasty, very unfriendly people. This poor guy that had booked special assistance didn't get it and ended up falling out of a bus straight onto the floor, right? And basically didn't feel too good. I mean, he managed to get on the plane okay. We took off eventually, but the delay that it caused was absolutely unreal. So, so basically that was what happened yesterday. So, apart from that, the cruise was fantastic. okay? But Larnaca Airport, honestly. I mean, I managed to get through security okay, and the passport thing. Other people were having right jobs with it. But it was an absolute shambles of an airport. Paphos is a lot quieter, it's a lot smaller, but that was the airport we ended up going from, Larnaca. But when I went from Paphos in March, after being on the reposition cruise, I had no hassles on going through that airport. So any keyboard warriors on here, I'm getting rid of your comments because a lot of the comments you put in are inappropriate, sorry. But anyway, rounding this video off, that's the updates I'm giving you. So the cruise was fantastic. So hello again to all of you on the cruise that I met. Jazz, Alicia, Lily. Hope to see you all again soon. Love you all. Miss you all. So I hope to see you all again. Please comment on my videos. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed at CoreSmith25. A lot more footage to come yet, including of the cruise video clips. There's over 1,300 of them. I'm going to be doing another series on Wednesday, for the Churnick Valley Railway. I also plan to get out to Benidorm in November to do a few nights out there while I'm off work, to go to Guadalest and the waterfalls, and of course to see how this new entry-exit system works at Alicante Airport. And of course I will do a video on that as well. So please hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, leave me some comments. Thank you so much so far for all the genuine people on here that watch my videos, rather than all the keyboard warriors, which I have to keep getting rid of. Because a lot of the comments are just inappropriate. I don't want to read them. I don't want to know. I don't discuss anything that's racist or political or religious on here, because my channel is to do with travelling, cruising and sightseeing. So please keep the comments to that. Otherwise, I'll just remove your comment and even remove you from my page, which I don't really want to do, because I want everybody to enjoy the content and to benefit from the help that I'm trying to give you. Whether you like travelling or not, the point of my channel is to help people that are genuinely interested in travelling or cruising or sightseeing, and just generally like to see different travel blogs and places that I visit. So remember to hit that subscribe button, as I've said, at CoreSmith25. Again, I miss all the guys and gals on the Merlin Discovery too. I hope to see you all again soon, whether it's in a social gathering or social event over here in the UK, or when you're back home, or even on another cruise. But I do plan another cruise, as I've said, and of course I may get another holiday booked in for January as well, because I've still got 9 days holiday left. So there's lots to look forward to. So continue to watch the channel for more updates. I will aim to get to 1 million views at some point, and of course I will do a video on that when I get there. And I'm sure by the end of this year I'll be very close to that anyway. But if not, I'll just keep going until I do. But I'm doing very well with the views at the moment. It's well over 826,000 views. The subscribers is over 1,365. So thank you so much again. There's a lot of videos still to come, so please continue to watch. Thank you for watching. Keep the comments coming in, and I will see you guys and girls in the next video.